Well, that's right. In fact, the accusations against Prajwal Revana are quite serious in nature. And given the manner in which Prajwal Revana left the country, he's been abroad for over 30 days, even when, the protests were taking place in Karnataka, in different parts of the state, even when more and more victims were coming forward and more details about these horrific crimes were coming to light. Prajwal Revana remained abroad. He did not cooperate. The SIT did send summons, did send notice, but he did not cooperate with the investigation. And that is a strong enough ground for the SIT to deny or rather, object to any kind of bail to be given to Prajwal Revana, because they will, of course, say that Prajwal Revana in the past also he's not cooperated with the investigation, and there could be a fear that he could again not cooperate with the investigation. Therefore, bail should not be given. That would be the primary argument, one of the primary arguments from the side of the SIT. And even as we speak, the arguments are underway at the City Civil Court, where Prajwal Revana has been produced just a short while back. He was produced, and what we're given to understand from inside the court is that the special public prosecutor has said that they have obtained a stay order to prevent the news. That is, Prajwal has obtained a stay order to prevent the news from being reported in the media. He's a pervert. The identities of all the women are revealed in the videos, and according to the victim's statement, it was rape. He recorded his own video. He made a WhatsApp call and asked the girl to strip. Now, the judge, of course, then went on to seek definitive reasons for custody because the SIT is, of course, asking for police custody as opposed to him being remanded to judicial custody. And the SPP says it is difficult to get the victims to come forward with their statements, and it necessitates custodial interrogation of the accused. So these are some of the arguments that are being placed by the special public prosecutor inside the court. And he, of course, has gone on to say that this particular issue has triggered a lot of problems in many households. The women are being suspected in their own homes. After the video went viral, they're facing significant problems, and therefore Prajwal needs to be interrogated. We need to find the mobile phone on which the video was recorded. Additionally, many witnesses need to be gathered, and the device must be verified. So far, only the mobile phone of his driver has been recovered. So these are some of the arguments placed by the special public prosecutor inside the court. My colleague Sagai Raj is inside getting us all these updates, timely updates about the hearing. So once the SPP concludes his arguments, then it will be Prajwal Revana's lawyers who will then argue opposing any kind of police custody. And that is something we need to wait and see what kind of arguments are they going to put forward. Because remember, Prajwal Revana all this while has been saying that these videos that have come to light, they're all